It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and our focus is on the Lions' sure-handed tight end, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Lions and the Giants on Thursday night.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that he couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Hooker. He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
4th down to give to Gibbs. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So they take a big, big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Jones. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Throwing Jones. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Warner. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Avoids him at the 5, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Barkley. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. He'll buy some time right. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Well, this defense for the Giants very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Again, it's Barkley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You talk about this Lions defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test. Taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
Now a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jones. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Hooker to throw it.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around, locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Hyatt, 77 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it as we resume action. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Lions now.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hooker's going to throw it. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
They'll go again with Gibbs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
His throw incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Now Hooker.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Ashawn Robinson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. And possession switching back to the New York Giants. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Jones on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Back to throw. Jones. That's caught by Waller out left side. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Jones on first and 10. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Motioning to the left is Robinson. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he loses the football a second time. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Looking to throw. Hooker. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Clayton. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Hooker now on 1st down.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Meanwhile, Hooker's throw going to be caught by Davis.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Patterson's kick is good.
And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd and inches, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Jones now throwing on 1st down.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, you left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good matchups in that 1 o'clock Eastern window. It'll be noon at Soldier Field in Chicago. And a big test for the Bears, as they'll do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Later in the afternoon, a lot of the country will be watching the game at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it'll be the Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. The Giants got solid play out of their quarterback in that first half. That's Daniel Jones. He came out of the gate smoking hot, with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Holmes returning from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Darnay Holmes. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Giants. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, Hooker. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. First down throw here, it's Hooker. He's got it complete to Gibbs. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing, Hooker going underneath. Gibbs has it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down at 5. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Jaron Kearse in on the tackle.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now a throw here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard. At the 20-yard line. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third and 2. Hooker. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Hooker going to try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Throwing, Jones. Robinson's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Jones.
Hyatt there to grab it.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley
with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage.
Lutz with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Off play action, here's Hooker.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
From the gun, it's Hooker.
Rolling to his right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And the Lions first down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And oh, that That's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. A 1st down carry for Barkley. The 20, 5, and did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line.
107 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He'll get it up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Looking to throw. Jones. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And Detroit back in possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Hooker.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll roll him out right.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Gonna need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Trying to throw again here. Hooker. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Hooker's going to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own
Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. And his throw here's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, is the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter?
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Barkley.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taken right around the 44. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Throw caught by Raymond.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Working out of the shotgun. Hooker.
He finds his man complete. That's Clayton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Hooker going to try to throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
115 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll run with Barkley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the Lions will take over.
Hooker now on 1st down.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done.